calling the coronavirus COVID-19 Florida Department of Health hotline.
We're about to go get tested for COVID-19. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Chatty
and JC,
and this is our evolving journey. We are a family vlogging channel, but today this video is going to be about the news that we just got today. As you can see in the title, the 5 of us got positive test results for COVID-19. So we wanted to make this video because we just really feel like maybe we can help other people out by letting them know our experience and what we felt and what made us get better, right?
Yeah, maybe someone that you know or may have the symptoms,
and you can maybe share this video and
yeah, we can help each other.
Yeah,
I hope like everyone out there be safe. And
we are making a video in Spanish just in case anyone that's watching wants to show this to their parents who maybe doesn't speak English. I will link down below our video in Spanish, so if you have anyone that's feeling sick and thinks that may have the symptoms but don't really know, maybe you could share that to them, a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend.
The point of this video is not only to inform you, because you guys are part of our family, and we wanted to be as transparent as possible with all of you guys, and we were actually waiting for the results to arrive before we inform you guys
that we were safe. So this is gonna be maybe a longer video, so if you want to get something to drink or something to eat and watch it, then I would suggest that. But
go grab a glass of water,
wine,
and or wine, exactly. So in this video we are gonna talk like the stuff that
what happened before.
Yeah, what happened before, yeah. And why did we start thinking that we had the virus,
and how we found out and everything. Exactly. So it's gonna be like a story kind of thing.
Exactly, and all the stuff that we were doing, just trying to avoid it. And what we did when we actually started thinking that I think we may have it.
Okay, so let's start by saying that today is April 15th when we recorded this video. Just so you know how everything laid out. So as you guys know, if you guys are following us, we did travel for about 12 days to New Jersey. We
traveled because we had planned way before we knew this pandemic, it was getting to this level. Like we bought flights probably like
it wasn't even that bad by the time.
Yeah, it wasn't even that bad.
Got there.
And actually when we decided like, okay, let's just go, like, you know what I mean?
We took precautions before we traveled, and while we were traveling we were taking precautions as well. But I guess not everything is perfect, and we got infected somehow. We don't know how, but so before we traveled, the virus wasn't as spread as is now. This was around March
11.
That's when we left from Florida to New Jersey. So before that, we knew the virus was here in the United States, but it wasn't that big before. And sorry, if you see that I'm looking down, it's because I wrote everything down so I don't forget anything. But before that, we were taking this natural fruit shot that I found online. I actually follow her. Her name is Fully Brought Christina. I will also link that video down below, so if you want to watch it.
Thank you for the recipe, Christina.
Yes, we do not know her. But if she does end up watching this video somehow, thank you. Your recipes really did help. But yeah, it was a recipe that contained ginger, turmeric, red radish, pineapple, apple cider vinegar, and jalapeno. So
Spicy.
if you really want to see that recipe, go to her channel and check it out. It's like in a juicer, raw, no sugar, no water, nothing. We put it on the juicer, inside the juicer, and we drank it like a shot.
Full of vitamins.
Yes, and we also gave that to the kids. It's a little bit spicy for kids, so what I did was I just put more pineapple and made it a little sweeter for them. But I did make them take it as a precaution or as like a medicine kind of thing.
It's like immune system
Booster,
kind of natural shot.
Yeah, it was an immune system booster shot. So that was before we traveled. So when we traveled, our cousin, thank you Banana, I call her Banana. Our cousin had over there in New Jersey, which I'll show you right now. Oh, it's called Airborne. Is these little tablets.
It's like an immune system boost. I tried to find it and it was sold out everywhere. So she already had that for us there, and she also had the Airborne but gummies for the kids. So we were giving them that. And yeah, those were the things that we're taking before we even felt symptoms, before anything. Just trying to avoid to get infected.
Yes. So, and if we got infected, for our immune system to be you know, strong enough to handle the virus. So on March 21st, JC started feeling like headache, and like his eyes were down, and I actually asked him, are you feeling sick? And he was like, no, I don't feel.
I was actually kind of confused because, as you guys know, we live in Orlando, Florida, and it's warm here. And actually in New Jersey it was around like, I don't know, 30 something degrees to 50. Like, it wasn't that cold, but
it was colder than,
you know, like we are getting used to the nice warm weather here. And I wasn't using that much protection in my head, so I thought it was like, that's probably, you know, like because I was supposed to be
change
cold,
of weather.
Yeah, going out in the morning, it was chilly, you know. And I got confused.
The night before we took the flight to come to Florida, that was the 22nd. The night of the 22nd, he got a headache, right? Was it a headache?
Yeah, it was like a headache, but not too strong.
Yeah, it was
like it wasn't that strong for me to say like, I'm sick.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, okay, you're not feeling that sick. It's probably just a headache. You're probably dehydrated. It probably is the cold or whatever. So we took the flight. Like,
we got from New Jersey to Florida, and I had clients calling me and asking me because over here the state wasn't shut down for services like barbershops.
Yeah, everything was open. Florida was like,
it was normal.
Like nothing happened.
But us, since we come from New Jersey area, we were like, I'm not gonna expose nobody, and I'm not gonna expose my family.
In New Jersey at that time, everything was shutting down. Like
everything was shut down, like barbershop, all those places was like closed. And we got to Florida and they're like open.
Everything
and people's
open.
calling me like, yo, we need a haircut and all that. I'm like, I'm taking it off until, you know.
And he didn't know he was sick by then.
I didn't know.
He just thought he had a headache.
I was just taking precautions.
Yeah,
that's all.
So he wanted to stay the 2 weeks inside of the house, like they say, after you travel, to prevent from spreading. And we did do that. But unfortunately, in those 2 weeks, we got sick. Yeah. If you saw our video coming back home, we disinfected the chairs. Yep. We had
gloves on,
mask on. We had
my brother as well. He was like wearing a mask, glove, like, you know, like using the precaution on that getting infected, or if you have it, getting someone infected.
Exactly, because we didn't have symptoms or anything. Yeah. He just had a headache and thought that it was because it was cold. Yeah. So we wanted to protect ourselves and protect others. And yeah, so we did. We took that precaution. I wiped down the airplane window, the chairs, the trays, everything with Clorox.
She become a cleaning
freak. A clean freak, how they call them. Then we got home. Yeah. Everything was fine. We rested. Everything was okay. Then you got the fever. Yeah. Correct? Then JC got the fever. He started coughing. Yeah. He said that his body was hurting. What else?
I started feeling something like a tingling thing in my throat, but I still was confused with the change of the weather. I'm like, oh, probably I'm getting like kind of like flu, flu-like thing. But at the same time, I didn't think it was that strong to be compared with the
COVID-19, yeah.
With a lot of people like people was overhyping it, and we were kind of like, oh, it's bad, but you gotta be optimistic, and
and just know that we were together this whole time,
yeah.
And I didn't feel sick. I was fine. The kids were fine. They were jumping around. They were being themselves. So I'm like, yeah, that's probably a flu, because if it was COVID-19, I would probably feel it, and the kids probably would have been caught the virus. So JC went through all that, right?
Yeah.
And then when he got better, oh boy, I got sick. So my symptoms were, I started with a light, like it was very, very light pain on my throat, like very light. Like when you're about to get sick and it's like, you feel it, but it wasn't not to even drink medicine. I was okay, like I was talking and everything. I felt fine. That went away, and then I started with the headaches. The worst headache I've ever had in my life. Mind you, I've been through 3 pregnancies, and I've been sick before, so it wasn't even compared to that. It was really bad. Like if there was any noise, any light, like it felt like a migraine to me. And then after that, I started getting the fevers, and when I got the fevers, my body hurt so much. It wasn't even like muscle pain. Like it wasn't even like you go to the gym and you feel sore. No. It's like if you touch, like if JC would touch me, sometimes I would like be like, he would rub my back, like trying to make me feel better, and I would say, "Ow, don't touch me," because it felt like he was burning me with his hands. Like it was so weird.
That's something that I didn't get on my symptoms. Like that's how you know, like 2 persons can get infected and they have
different symptoms.
Similar symptoms, but I may have something, but she don't have it. Like the headache that she had, it was strong. Mine wasn't that strong. Like it was like I was feeling like, how can you say
lightheaded?
Lightheaded, yeah.
Yeah, lightheaded.
And that pain on the skin, I didn't feel that, but I felt my joint and like my body. You know what I mean? But not the skin. She was like more outside. Mine was like more like muscle wise, cause like it felt weird. It felt weird.
So after I felt like that, we started drinking Tylenol. JC was drinking Tylenol. I drank Tylenol. We felt better.
Due to the confusion that I thought it was probably like a light flu, I before had like the flu, like, cause we used to live like in New Jersey. Spring, you always get hit with like some flu or something like that. So I usually like take 1 or 2 tablets of Alka-Seltzer, and I always got better, because it's like for fever and all the symptoms like spring viruses had.
Yeah. And
that's what I use in the daytime for me to control like the fever like and the pain.
So when I got sick, I started to drink it, Alka-Seltzer Plus, and that it felt like a cure to me.
Yeah.
Like I was from being in my bed all day to like getting up and cleaning and like doing stuff. Like I was very active after that. So me being a mom, I had 2 days laying in bed, and I wanted to be a superhero, so I started cleaning and washing dishes. And when I was washing dishes, that's when I felt my breathing. I felt like I was pregnant all over again. Like when you're 9 months pregnant and you're like washing dishes and you're like you can't breathe.
Out of breath.
Out of breath. So I just stopped, I rested. Just
to remind you guys, we are telling you what we use for us to feel better.
Yes.
But this is not a recommendation. We're not a doctor. We are not specialists in this area. So at this time, we didn't know what we had.
Yes. So we were
but it makes us feel better.
Yes. So keep in mind that everything we took or did to help us with COVID-19, which we didn't know we didn't have.
Consult your doctor.
Consult your doctor, please, especially if you have any underlying condition that may affect any medicines that you're taking please, because we're not doctors. We're just telling us what we took and what helped us get better.
To go through, yeah.
Yes.
You don't know.
So going back to the breathing, I felt that. Then what else did I have? I also felt nauseous. That's how I felt like I was pregnant and sick together, combined. That's how I felt.
I didn't get that. I didn't get the nauseous.
The light fever, as well as JC.
We both had that.
We both had it, but it wouldn't go up more than 99.1.
Yeah. I had it for like 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days. Yeah. I had it as well, like for 2 or 3 days. So then, what else?
The
I'm
smell.
looking at my thing. Oh yeah.
I lost the smell of anything.
JC couldn't smell anything, taste anything. And he would ask me, I'm like, before I got sick, he was like, do you smell this? I'm like, yeah. Why? And he's like, I don't smell anything.
Something to know is like, I usually get some like, how do they call it? Sinus?
Sinus, yeah.
So
he said that it was,
I was
because
like,
of that.
maybe it's because of that, because I work in a barbershop, so we always expose like to spray, oil, alcohol. And I don't know if that has caused me that with the long time of being a barber, like
to have like sinuses problems.
Yeah, sinuses, and maybe I don't smell that much. Like sometimes she's smelling something and I'm like, I don't smell it.
So it was kind of normal for him because he wouldn't smell stuff even when he wasn't sick. So I was like, yeah, I smell it. So I didn't think any of it. But then when I got sick, I also lost my taste and the smell. So if I ate any kind of food, it could be salty, it could be sweet, it could.
We ate pizza and it doesn't.
It tasted like we were eating, and it was just to keep us alive, because I didn't enjoy any of it. Sorry. So after I started feeling better, if you guys don't follow us, we have 3 kids, ages 7, 5, and 2. My 5-year-old, Casey, she started feeling sick after I got better. So she had just fever, a light fever, like for 2 days, and gone. I don't know where, gone. Then when she got better, my oldest, my 7-year-old, Kaylin, got sick. So she did say that her throat and her head hurt. Yeah. And she did get a light fever as well, no more than 99 or 98. And that's it. She lasted with that 2 days.
Yep.
Fine, like nothing happened. And then when she got better, my 2-year-old got sick. And as well, I would ask him, you know, he talks, but he doesn't talk like my 5 or my 7-year-old. So I would ask him, Papi, hurts here? He would do this. Hurts here? He would do this. But he did have the light fever. No more than 98, no more than 99, 2 days, and he was good. He was jumping around, nothing happened. Yep. By March 30th, it was actually JC's birthday, and we felt great. Everybody was feeling great. And I even baked a cake for him and everything. We did not vlog that because obviously we were getting through this virus, and you know. So by
that time we were actually like feeling. I think we had it, and we are getting better.
Better, yes. So we were feeling better. Since it was his birthday, we were feeling a little bit better. We actually took a shot of Mama Juana. If you're an English speaker or you're not Hispanic, it's
a bottle that is coming from Dominican Republic that they have, which is with a lot of roots inside, and you put like honey, rum, and wine, and then you drink it. So it's like a traditional drink from Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And
so since it was his birthday, we're like, you know what? We're feeling better. Let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot. And guess what?
With one shot, like I felt like my nose, not that I could breathe or smell again. It wasn't that, but I felt like something was going on in my sinuses. Like something was like going away. My throat it felt clean. Better. With one shot.
Just to inform you guys, this is not only alcoholic drink. This was like from the past medicinal drink because of the I don't know how could we say medicinal roots. Like it depends. Like they have wide variety. Yeah, you can say like that. Variety. So they have a different purpose.
Yeah.
So it's not only like a alcoholic drink. So it has a purpose, that drink, you know.
Yes. So we took a shot of that, and then obviously we didn't take it as a medicine, but the days after that we took at least one more shot to just make sure that, you know, that it was clearing. I don't know,
it was
something
to
that
celebrate.
it had it. Yeah, it was just to celebrate. We took it without knowing, just to celebrate his birthday, and it helped us out. So if you're Dominican and you have Mama Juana,
get a shot.
just one shot. Don't
Shot.
get drunk.
Shot. Like too serious.
So the next day, I was like, babe, we have had all the symptoms. Like, we should get tested. And so we did. I called. They told us where to go, and we got tested. So we did record a little bit because they didn't let us take anything inside. We actually, when we got tested, we couldn't go as family together. So JC went in with the baby, and I went in with the girls. They made us disinfect our hands. I actually had gloves on, and they made me take it off.
New ones.
Give me new ones. They made the kids like put their hands like this so they wouldn't touch doors or nothing. And they sat us down. They did the Q-tip test through the nose. And yeah, and they just took us out through the back. So we went in through the front, and they let us out through the back. It wasn't painful. Some people I hear that they say that it's painful, but then it goes too much deep inside.
It was a little discomfort, like
discomfort, and it made
painful.
me sneeze. It was like a little ticklish feeling, and made me sneeze, and that was it. So they told us that the results will come back from 5 to 7 days. So we were like, okay. 5 days passed. I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna call. Let's give it 2 more days. We gave it a week, and I called. They took my information, and they said, well, I'll give you, I'll have your information here. I'll speak to, I don't know, somebody that works, that gives the
that is in charge of calling the people.
Yeah, that's in charge of calling the people. And most likely, if you don't get a call, it's because you're negative.
That's what they said.
That's what they said. That was a week later. So a week after passed by, and I'm like, okay, we haven't gotten the call, so we were negative. It was just a flu, thank God.
But it wasn't confirmed, so.
It wasn't confirmed, but since they told us that, we were like, okay, it was just a flu.
Yep.
It wasn't the virus. We don't have to speak about it. We don't have to scare anybody. We don't have to tell our families because it was just a flu. Well, today, on March 15th, they called us. 15 days later, guys.
So all 5 of you tested as positive.
Imagine if we were older people and we lived by ourselves. Like here in Florida, there's a lot of retired people. I know that a lot of people are being tested and there's a lot of people to call and everything, but that's a lot of days for somebody that's sick. Imagine.
How about if we were with another condition that can be affected?
Yeah, how
by
about
the virus?
Probably we would have called, you know, the ambulance or something, but we weren't gonna say, oh, we have COVID-19 because we didn't know. So what I'm saying is maybe, I don't know, if somebody watches this, maybe try to do it, try have a lot of people calling other people. I don't know, but it's, this can't be. Like, how about if it was the older people that lived by themselves and had an underlying condition and couldn't get to the phone quick enough, or like there's so many things that run to my head that I'm like, thank God we're, you know, we have somebody here, like just in case something happened, or you know. So yeah, it took them 15 days to call us, and we found out that we did tested positive, and that we are now free to, like, they told him that JC was okay to go to work.
You know that your results were positive and you're well past the infection state. You guys are okay to go back to work and everything like that.
But I asked them if it's possible to get reinfected with the virus, and they still don't know. Nobody knows if it's possible for you to get reinfected. So if you do have COVID-19, just because you had it and you're over it doesn't mean that you can go outside and do whatever you want and be exposed to it again, because how about if you have it again and it's worse? So I told him, no, it's better for you to stay home, and we're staying home until everything is over. So yeah, guys. And
I follow rules.
Yeah. So talk about the things we did to
Feel better?
feel better. So we said that we took the airborne.
Mm-hmm.
We also took the
Emergency
that's like a
immune system,
booster.
little
Yeah.
booster you put in water.
Yes, we took that. The kids were taking their gummy bears. Also the airborne gummy bears that my cousin got us. They were taking that. We also kept taking the natural flu shot.
Mm-hmm.
We took that.
Tea.
Yes, so
Drinking
ginger
tea?
tea. Not the tea in bags. Well, that helps because you're supposed to drink a lot of hot things. But the tea that we were drinking was like the natural tea. Like we
I grab the
smashed
ginger,
it up.
smash it, put
Yeah.
some, cinnamon.
Cinnamon inside and
And
sugar.
you play around with some ingredient that you have and do a tea. Even if any tea that is warm, it will help you like to use your how is it called? This your sinus to be a little cleaner so you
Yeah.
can breathe better because it's the heat.
So we put honey on those teas.
Yeah.
We put lemon. The water. JC is a hot drinking water guy.
I don't really like that much ice on my water.
I am
I can
not.
drink a cold ball.
I am not. I cannot drink water
That doesn't help.
if it's hot. I want to feel refreshing. But of course, for those days, I had to,
Yeah.
be a grown up.
One more thing I usually do because of the sinus problem that I suffer is I use vape rub. So I rub a little bit on my nose and it helps me like to breathe better through the night.
I did it as well. We also put it on our backs. To the kids also, we put it here on their chest, on their backs, right here in the back of their neck. Not so much on the nose because it bothers them. So a little bit here by the head so they can like, all that smell can go in through their like face and they can smell it. So yeah, we did that. We also had
A little Dominican people know vape rub.
it's the
solve
cure of everything.
Cures everything.
So we also had this humidifier, and we put these little tablets, which I'm going to show now. So they're called, I don't know if you're not Hispanic, they're called camphor. Camphor? Yes.
Alcanfor for Spanish people.
Alcanfor if you're Spanish and you speak English. But we will, like I said, we will be making another video in Spanish just in case. Link down below. So alcanfor, we put it inside of the water and we put those in our rooms. I have a few. I have one in the living room, one in our room, and one in the kids' room. What else? Oh, hot showers. A lot of hot showers.
I don't like hot shower, but
He didn't like them, but he had to deal with it.
man, the chocolate can melt.
So hot showers. I love hot showers when I'm not sick. I love hot showers when I am sick. So we took hot showers.
I have to.
I guess the vapor of the water helped me out, and it would
Yeah.
make me feel so much better.
That's one of the recommendations. They say like a lot of hot temperature.
Temperature.
Could kill the virus or help you fight it.
Alright, so another thing that we did that actually my father told me to do was we took a pan and we filled it up with water. We boiled it and we put the boiling water right in front of us. I let it air out a little bit because obviously I don't want to burn my face. So I took a towel, put it over my head and smelled all that vapor and did it as well with the kids. So during those 2 weeks, we really didn't want to eat food, like heavy foods or anything like that, especially me. I was feeling nauseous, so we ate a lot of soups. The baby, lost of appetite. That's another symptom that we did not mention, sorry. But another symptom is loss of appetite. I didn't feel like eating. And the baby didn't feel like eating as well. The girls not so much, but yeah, we only wanted to eat really soups and hot stuff. So yeah, that's what we did. All right, guys. So we're fortunate that we are doing okay.
Please share your stories down below. You can
Help.
leave us a comment and help other people to identify different symptoms. Like we were explaining, we had different symptoms, and that's the way we can help each other.
And we were actually living together. So
Yeah.
I would have thought that if we would have, lived together, he would get the symptoms that I would get, but obviously we didn't get the same.
Exactly.
So if you're experiencing it right now,
Please share.
please share, and maybe this can help some of you guys out. If you have anybody that maybe has been in contact, share it before they actually get the symptoms. Maybe they could try to do it now before they actually get it. Yeah, and I hope everybody's safe, staying home, and
let's keep being precautious.
Yes. All right, guys, so I hope this video wasn't too long, but I hope it can help people out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, like and share, and we will see you guys
on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys.